bit of time thinking of this stuff and got with Mr. Manning and got some numbers, and I just wanted everybody to be prepared when we start our 2020 budget cycle, which is be here before you know it. These things is what I come up with, what we're down to. If anybody can add to this list, please do so. But, you know, we're looking at between $500,000 and $700,000 budget deficit in the general fund. So some combination of this or any new ideals is what we're going to have to look at, cut $500,000 to $700,000 off the general fund budget. And I said, this is just the stuff that I could think of. And if anybody got any questions on any of it, or got any other ideals, you know, please jot them down, get with Mr. Manning so we can establish a dollar amount to those ideals. And we've got some hard positions coming up. That's all I've got. Let's see if anybody any questions on your comment.
Just real quick, insurance, remember our insurance went up last year? Again, that was only my second time doing a budget. Does that happen every year, like insurance on retirees? Is that something that we're facing that we will not know until summer or late summer?
It goes up some almost every year. I don't know of a year that I've been here that we hadn't had at least a small increase, but these are current numbers.
Okay.
And some of this stuff is rounded off, but you know, our retiree health insurance, you know, costs us $355,000 a year. That is an obligation, and this stuff is not what I'm suggesting we do. I'm just saying these are the things that we're down to. But it costs us $355,000 a year to pay the retiree health insurance, but that is an obligation that those people worked under, and I feel like they're owed. But again, we have to balance the budget. And it's the same thing with employee health insurance. Right now we pay 100% of employee health insurance, and you can see what that costs us. So do we want to start making employees pay 10%, 20%, you know, a percentage of their health care insurance? Payroll, that's 5% number on all payroll, and then the retirement that goes into that 5% and the FICA that goes into that 5% makes up about $480 plus $1,000, $491,000. You know, that's all employees. Do we want to, you know, go to a 38-hour work week? That would get us 5% of our payroll obligation. And I've got numbers for 10%. But like I said, this is the stuff that we're down to. We've cut everything else that I know of that can be cut. And again, if any of you can come up with any new ideals or other ideals on things that can be cut out that wouldn't hurt like some of these are going to hurt, let's please explore those ideals before June or July when we start working on our 2020 budget cycle.
See here, I mean, there's nothing here that we really actually cut on.
This school resource officers, and is that refunded to us by the Board of Education?
That is.
Yes, but that's just where,
Plug it in with some numbers.
yeah, it's got payroll, because last time that we cut payroll, we cut courthouse payroll. We didn't cut public works and sanitation and the park and other entities because they had money to support themselves. So that's why I had Bob to list out the different payrolls in this other chart, because if we just want to do courthouse security, then it's not going to be that $391,000. You have to come down here and see what you're going to do it on, commission, building maintenance, and courthouse security, that kind of stuff, and then do your own math over here to see what kind of dollars that would yield. But again, we're looking at between 5 and 7. Is that a pretty accurate number, Mr. Manning? Between 5 and 700,000, depending on how our revenue close out.
Now it looks like it is going to be a fairly accurate number.
Well, we don't have to look across it like you were saying, Jason, because as far as, you know, we talk about employees right there, I don't want to have to charge them an insurance premium if there's any way to avoid it, because I'm hearing so much that we're losing so many employees because our insurance is higher than other surrounding places, you know.
I I agree 100%. Again, you know, we've got now a little over $1 million in the bank. And you're talking about operating for 2 years under the way we're, you know, if we continue the status quo, we can operate maybe 2 years without being completely depleted of capital.
Not even 2 years.
Not even 2 years, depending on the 5 to 7, you know, so. I don't want to make any of these cuts. I think every bit of this, and I think our employees deserve more. I mean, they've got 3% raise in 6 years, and now we're talking about possibly having to cut their hours by 5%. I mean, that's not fair, and it's not right, but we have to balance the budget. So, it's stuff that we're gonna have to look at.
We've lost 18 employees since October 1st of this year, and that's probably about the average for the past couple of years. We're probably losing 35 people a year. We've lost, like I say, 18 since October 1st.
Since October 1st.
And most of those, a lot of those are not just entry level, I mean, like our chief mapper and stuff like that. I mean, we're losing people that it's hard to replace.
I had mentioned there was about 60 days ago, there was $2 million in the general fund account. Now today, you mentioned there's $1 million in the fund account. Is that pretty much accurate? So within the past 60 days, just an idea of how that money was spent, or what are there some projects? Is it on the roads? Is it?
Mr. Manning.
If you're gonna ask money questions, it's better to ask them. I couldn't hear what the question was. I'm sorry, I was listening to
You
them talk.
explained to Mr. Morgan how our fund is now at just over $1 million, $2 million.
Yeah, a couple of weeks ago.
Pay back
Oh.
5% admin.
Yeah, the camera's rolling on us now, all right? I want to be upfront with you about that. All right, about 60 days ago, there was a comment made. I asked a question that, so is what I'm asking is what was expended between, like 6 weeks ago, 2 months ago, and today's date to where there's $1 million left in the general fund account?
The school admin fee, was like 823,000. I have to look it up to be exact, but that was refunded.
So the difference in the $2 million in the current fund amount is school admin fees refunded?
Led to believe that we could retain 5% of the 2 cents of sales tax that's collected.
Right.
When we had our audit, the auditors told us that we could not retain that. We could pay it back, and it would not be an audit finding. So
Next year.
So
They would clear the fine.
we just went back and adjusted the books, paid it back for last year, and what, 5 months of this year?
5 months, 12 months of the last fiscal year, and 5 months into this
So
year.
we're talking about close to $1 million in paybacks on that?
About 823,000, I believe it was. I mean, again, I have to look up the exact number.
Bob, try to assign some numbers. We're gonna have between $500,000 and $700,000 budget shortfall in our general fund. So, these are some combination of some of these is what's gonna have to make up $500,000 to $700,000 of cutting for us to have a balanced budget. I think you were informed that, you know, we can no longer get the 5% admin fee from education. Right. So we paid that back. So that took our $2 million, capital down to around $1 million. So if we have a $500,000 to $700,000 budget deficit, without making some of these cuts, we can't function for 2 more years. So that's what we're up against.
Working, like, we're back in the 1970s in the county government. I mean, we talk about how we haven't increased our gas taxes since 1992. Well, the county has not, I mean, we're literally working, we don't have any sizable revenues that have gained. TVA has dropped over $1 million in 6 years. Our other revenues have been pretty flat or consistent. I think the property taxes had a slight increase about 3 years ago as the state adjusted the book. We gained about $250,000 on that right there. And then the SSUT tax that you guys got for us, that's up to about $200,000 this year. And appreciate it.
Yeah, continue to
Right.
rise.
But let me just give you a little quick snapshot on our general fund. Here's what a lot of people don't realize. 55% of our total general fund goes to just the sheriff and the jail. That's it. And that leaves 45% to run every other county agency we've got. And our jail is having a hard time keeping jailers right now. I mean, it's a turnover machine. They pay, well, I think $11.91 or right around $12 for a jailer. And they just can't keep people in there. Sheriff's Department, I don't know how many deputies we've lost over the last 2 or 3 years. We definitely don't have a case of having too many deputies on the road in our county. Now the sheriff's talking to us about helping him pay for cars because he's not getting enough money out of his, some of the funds he's got.
I don't, and I want for people to see what's getting done with their tax dollars. But I also don't want to take rural transportation away from people that need it. I don't want to take, council away from people that really need it. I mean, I don't want to cut our employees that are about to retire with 5%. I mean, those are the decisions we have to make.
That's just,
Y'all are the ones that get to decide.
one of them makes it like,
Y'all remember this. Go and do your T-Splosh, and if it don't pass, I'm in. Remember that?
No, he said
Standard
sales
rate,
tax.
standard rate. He said, what's that sales tax? Yeah. He said, splosh, whatever it is you call it. That's what he said, put that on there, and if it don't, I'm in. And I said, how about you, Doc? How about you? Remember? And they said, okay, I'm in. Y'all remember that? And I said, Bob, write that down. Everybody laughed. Remember that? I said, write that down, Bob.
But in the
Get
meantime,
them to sign it.
in the meantime,
So if you did
how are we
this,
gonna
I remember you saying that.
in the meantime,
you do like Richie said, cross that bridge and you get to it. We'll be all right here again if it's all.
I like that deal for Bob, he can put it more out there, it makes more sense, and I can everything.